Welcome, Sigma Sisters. In today's video, we're diving into how Sigma females effortlessly dismantle manipulation and take control of any situation with quiet confidence. These women don't just see through deception, they outsmart it. With sharp instincts, a calm demeanor, and an unshakable sense of self, Sigma females navigate the tricks others try to play with precision and grace. Stick around as we uncover the powerful tactics that make Sigma women impossible to manipulate, and how they turn the tables without even breaking a sweat. If you're ready to embrace your inner strength and stay one step ahead of the game, you're in the right place. And don't forget, subscribe to the Sigma Sisterhood channel to stay connected with a community that values independence, authenticity, and unwavering confidence. Let's dive into the Sigma mindset and learn how to stay in control, no matter what. 1. Sigma females. Walking lie detectors. Sigma females are known for their uncanny ability to detect lies, almost as if they're walking, talking lie detectors. But how do they do it? It's not magic. It's a combination of sharp intuition, keen observation, and a natural understanding of human behavior. These women possess a radar for deceit, picking up on even the smallest cues that others miss. Imagine being in a conversation where someone is trying to deceive you. While most people might take the words at face value, a Sigma female is watching everything: body language, tone shifts, and micro-expressions. A slight hesitation, a change in eye contact, or even a nervous laugh doesn't escape her notice. For a Sigma, lies practically bounce off her awareness, like glaring neon signs in a dimly lit room. But here's the fun part. She doesn't immediately call out the liar. Instead, she plays the long game. Like a skilled detective, she allows the deceiver to keep digging their own grave. The more they talk, the more clues she gathers. It's like watching a suspense movie unfold, except the Sigma already knows how it's going to end. The liar, thinking they're in control, doesn't realize they're walking right into a trap. Sigma females have mastered the art of quiet observation. They don't jump to conclusions, nor do they need to confront someone immediately. They simply watch, listen, and store away information until the right moment presents itself. When it's time to reveal the truth, they do so with a calm confidence that leaves manipulators stunned. There's no drama, no raised voices, just a clear, precise exposure of the deceit. The manipulator doesn't even see it coming. What makes Sigma females stand out is not just their ability to detect lies, but the cool, collected way they handle it. They don't let deception throw them off course. Instead, they use it to their advantage, maintaining control of the situation while the liar unknowingly unravels. In a world where so many fall for superficial charm or misleading words, Sigma females remain grounded, unshakable, and always one step ahead. This combination of intuition and strategy makes them formidable, ensuring that manipulators can't get past their defenses. In the end, the Sigma female's ability to detect and dismantle lies becomes one of her greatest strengths, leaving would-be deceivers powerless in her wake. 2. Playing along. The Sigma female's tactical deception. One of the most impressive skills Sigma females possess is their ability to play along with a manipulator's game, only to turn the tables at just the right moment. You see, while most people get caught in the web of deceit, a Sigma female understands the game from the start. She knows she's being played but chooses to stay silent, observing and waiting. Why? Because she's about to use the manipulator's own tactics against them. Think of it like a chess match. The manipulator believes they're several moves ahead, confidently piling on their lies and tricks. Meanwhile, the Sigma female is quietly analyzing the board, letting the manipulator feel like they're in control. She asks seemingly innocent questions, gives them space to talk more, and nods in agreement, all the while collecting information like a detective gathering clues. This isn't passive behavior, it's strategic. Sigma females know that manipulators often dig their own graves by overplaying their hands. When they feel like they've won or successfully tricked someone, they get careless. And that's when the Sigma strikes. With impeccable timing, she reveals that she's been aware of the manipulation the whole time. It's as if the manipulator suddenly finds themselves at the center of an elaborate trap, they unknowingly set for themselves. What makes this tactic even more fascinating is the subtle way Sigma females let the truth out. There's no need for grand confrontations or public showdowns. Often, it's just a few words or a knowing smile that says, "I see you." The manipulator is left flustered and powerless, completely blindsided by the revelation. The beauty of this strategy lies in its unpredictability. Sigma females rarely reveal their full hand until it's absolutely necessary. This keeps manipulators guessing, unsure of how much the Sigma actually knows. It's like walking into a maze where every turn seems safe, only to realize too late that it's a dead end. By playing along, Sigma females maintain control while forcing manipulators to expose their true intentions. They don't just neutralize manipulation, they reverse it, turning the tables and leaving manipulators trapped in their own web of lies. This quiet strength is what makes Sigma females so effective. They don't need to shout to make their presence known. They simply outthink, outmaneuver, and outsmart, leaving the manipulator wondering how they ever thought they could win. The power of silence, a Sigma female's secret weapon. Silence is golden, especially for Sigma females. They have mastered the art of non-reaction, turning it into an incredibly powerful tool against manipulation. When someone tries to stir up drama or provoke a response, they're met with something they never expect: impenetrable silence. Picture this scenario. A manipulator throws out a snide comment, hoping to get under the Sigma female's skin. Instead of reacting emotionally or defending herself, the Sigma stays calm. No eye rolls, no retorts, just a steady, unwavering presence. This silence isn't awkward or passive-aggressive. It's a quiet signal that she sees right through the attempt and refuses to engage. This kind of response drives manipulators crazy. They're used to eliciting emotional reactions, feeding off of others' insecurities or frustrations. But with a Sigma female, there's no fuel for their fire. Her silence says more than words ever could. It says, "I'm not playing your game," and it throws manipulators completely off balance. While they're scrambling for another tactic, the Sigma remains unmoved, creating an air of mystery that only adds to her strength. It's as if she's saying, "I know what you're doing, but you're not worth my time." This not only frustrates the manipulator, but also forces them to question their own tactics. Without the emotional feedback they crave, manipulators often fumble, revealing their desperation and losing whatever control they thought they had. Sigma females use silence as a form of power, a way to stay in control of the situation without wasting energy on needless confrontation. This isn't about being passive. It's a calculated move that ensures the Sigma female maintains the upper hand. When manipulators realize they can't provoke her, they often give up or expose their true intentions out of frustration. In a world where so many people are quick to react, the Sigma female's refusal to play along makes her stand out. She doesn't need to shout or argue. Her silence speaks volumes, and it leaves manipulators powerless, unsure of how to proceed. This unshakable calm is a defining trait of Sigma females. By refusing to react, they strip manipulators of their power, leaving them floundering in their own failed schemes. 4. Unleashing assertiveness. The Sigma female's hidden superpower. Sigma females are masters of balance. While they're known for their calm and composed nature, there's a powerful side to them that emerges when the situation calls for it: assertiveness. This isn't the kind of loud or aggressive behavior one might expect. Instead, it's a controlled, sudden shift that completely disarms manipulators, making them realize they've underestimated their opponent. Imagine a manipulator who has been subtly pushing their agenda, thinking they're dealing with someone who's easygoing and non-confrontational. The Sigma female, in her usual manner, observes without reacting for a while. But the moment the manipulator crosses a line, something shifts. The Sigma doesn't raise her voice or lose her cool, but the energy changes. There's a new, unyielding firmness in her words, and her body language becomes decisive. This assertiveness comes as a shock to manipulators because they often mistake the Sigma's quiet demeanor for weakness. What they don't realize is that Sigma females are like lions, calm and relaxed until provoked. And when they do assert themselves, it's clear that they are not to be trifled with. The manipulator, once confident and in control, now finds themselves facing a formidable force, one that doesn't bend or waver. The power in the Sigma's assertiveness lies in its unpredictability. She doesn't overreact to every slight or challenge, saving her energy for moments that truly matter. This strategic restraint makes her assertiveness all the more impactful when it does surface. The manipulator, caught off guard, is left scrambling to regain control, only to realize they've already lost. What's particularly interesting about this shift is how efficiently Sigma females handle the situation. There's no need for long debates or confrontations. A few well-chosen words, a firm stance, and an unwavering gaze are often all it takes to shut down any further manipulation. It's like a sudden lightning strike, swift, powerful, and leaving no room for doubt. This hidden superpower also ensures that Sigma females are never taken advantage of for long. Manipulators, who prey on perceived indecision or docility, quickly learn that they've misjudged their opponent. The Sigma female's assertiveness not only reclaims control, but also sends a clear message: I won't be manipulated, and I won't be underestimated. In a world where people often confuse kindness for weakness, Sigma females stand out. They prove that you can be both gentle and strong, calm and assertive. Their ability to switch gears from laid back to fiercely determined is what makes them so respected and feared by manipulators. 5. Rejecting social pressures. The Sigma female's unshakable independence. Perhaps one of the most defining traits of Sigma females is their refusal to conform to societal expectations. They live by their own rules, rejecting any attempt to pressure them into fitting into someone else's mold. This nonconformity is a major reason why manipulators find them so challenging to control. While many people are swayed by guilt, shame, or peer pressure, Sigma females stand firm in their independence. When a manipulator tries to leverage societal norms, whether it's about how one should act, dress, or think, the Sigma female simply doesn't care. She's not interested in fitting in or gaining approval from anyone. In fact, her life philosophy is built around the idea that she doesn't need to justify her decisions to others. This unbending sense of self-worth makes her immune to the tactics manipulators often use to wear down their targets. For example, imagine a scenario where a manipulator tries to make a Sigma female feel bad for not following a certain trend or not agreeing with a popular opinion. Most people would feel pressured to defend themselves or explain why they're different. But not a Sigma. She doesn't owe anyone an explanation for who she is or how she chooses to live her life. If she says no, it's a firm no without any need for justification. This kind of confidence is kryptonite to manipulators. They thrive on controlling people who are unsure of themselves, who want to fit in and avoid conflict. But when they encounter a Sigma female, they hit a brick wall. She simply doesn't care about their approval or disapproval. Manipulators find themselves powerless, unable to influence someone who is completely secure in her identity. What's fascinating about this is how effortlessly Sigma females maintain their independence. It's not a struggle for them, it's just who they are. They don't seek validation from others because they've already validated themselves. This kind of internal strength is rare, and it's one of the reasons why Sigma females are so admired and feared by those who try to manipulate. In essence, Sigma females live by the motto, "My life, my rules." And this refusal to conform or be pressured into submission is a powerful form of resistance. Manipulators are left frustrated, their usual tricks rendered useless, while the Sigma female continues to live her life on her own terms, unshaken and unapologetic. 6. The power of privacy. Sigma females shield against manipulation. One of the most effective tools in a Sigma female's arsenal is her mastery of privacy. In an age where oversharing is the norm, she keeps her personal life under wraps, creating a near impenetrable defense against manipulators. By revealing very little about herself, she leaves manipulators with no leverage, no foothold to exploit, and no information to twist to their advantage. Sigma females understand that knowledge is power, and the more personal information you give away, the more others can potentially use it against you. That's why they remain selective about what they share, even in casual conversations. A Sigma female might participate in friendly exchanges, but she controls the narrative, only disclosing superficial details that reveal nothing significant. This strategic withholding keeps her protected, maintaining her autonomy while keeping manipulators guessing. In a world where people often reveal their vulnerabilities in the hopes of building connections, Sigma females play their cards close to the chest. This isn't because they are antisocial or distrustful, but because they understand the value of self-protection. A manipulator may try to extract information from them by pretending to be trustworthy or by exploiting others' tendency to overshare. However, the Sigma female's natural discretion and restraint frustrate these attempts. When a manipulator tries to pry into her personal life, they'll often find themselves hitting a dead end. It's like trying to read a book with the most important pages torn out. They might hear about her favorite hobbies or surface-level details about her career, but they'll never gain access to the information that truly matters: her vulnerabilities, goals, or inner thoughts. This level of privacy is not only a defense mechanism, but also a means of maintaining control. Sigma females are incredibly self-aware and know that by controlling what others know about them, they control how much influence others have over their lives. A manipulator who tries to use emotional blackmail or manipulation tactics based on personal information will find themselves stumped because there's simply nothing to work with. Moreover, Sigma females' discretion adds an air of mystery around them. People are naturally curious, and their guarded nature can make them even more intriguing. But for manipulators, this mystery is frustrating. The less they know, the more powerless they feel. And without personal details to latch onto, manipulators are left grasping at straws, unable to penetrate the Sigma female's carefully constructed defenses. In essence, by cloaking themselves in privacy, Sigma females become untouchable. Their personal life is their fortress, and only those who've earned their trust are allowed inside. This makes them immune to manipulation attempts and ensures that they remain in control of their narrative at all times. 7. Reverse manipulation, turning the tables on manipulators. Sigma females possess a unique and subtle ability to flip the script on manipulators by using their own tactics against them. When faced with someone trying to manipulate or control them, they don't just see through the act. They leverage the manipulator's tricks to their own advantage, all while maintaining an air of calm control. A key part of this strategy is understanding how manipulators operate. Sigma females, with their keen observational skills, take the time to study the manipulator's behavior. They watch how the manipulator tests boundaries, how they push and pull in subtle ways, and most importantly, how they react when they think they're in control. This deep understanding of the manipulator's methods allows Sigma females to turn the tables, sometimes without the manipulator even realizing it. Here's how it works. When a manipulator tries to push a Sigma female in a certain direction, she might go along with it, just enough to give the appearance that she's falling for it. This isn't out of naivety or weakness, but a calculated move to lead the manipulator down a path she's already planned. It's like playing chess with an opponent who doesn't know they're already in checkmate. The beauty of reverse manipulation is that it often goes unnoticed until it's too late. The Sigma female lets the manipulator think they're in charge, guiding them with subtle nudges and suggestions. But behind the scenes, she's the one steering the ship, ensuring that the outcome plays to her favor. By the time the manipulator realizes what's happened, they're already ensnared in their own web of deception, unable to regain control. This tactic is particularly effective because it throws manipulators off their game. Manipulators rely on being the ones pulling the strings, and when they suddenly find that their strings are being pulled instead, they panic. Their usual tactics, emotional manipulation, gaslighting, or guilt-tripping, fall flat, and they're left scrambling to regain control of the situation. What makes reverse manipulation even more powerful is the Sigma female's demeanor throughout the process. She never loses her composure, never shows her hand, and never lets the manipulator know that she's onto them. This calm, collected approach only adds to the confusion and frustration manipulators feel when they realize they've been outplayed. In the end, reverse manipulation is a brilliant defense mechanism that not only protects Sigma females from being controlled but also exposes the manipulator's true nature. It's a smart, strategic move that leaves the manipulator powerless, while the Sigma female remains in complete control of the situation, without ever raising her voice or causing a scene. 8. Active listening, the Sigma female's secret weapon. While many people listen just to respond, Sigma females have mastered the art of active listening, a skill that gives them an edge in every interaction, especially when dealing with manipulators. When a Sigma female listens, she's not just hearing words, she's absorbing context, tone, body language, and underlying motives, which allows her to dissect a conversation far more effectively than most. Active listening is a powerful tool for Sigma females because it allows them to pick up on subtle cues that manipulators often overlook. Manipulators rely on the assumption that their targets aren't fully paying attention, allowing them to weave half-truths and mislead people without being noticed. But with Sigma females, this is a risky gamble. Every detail matters to them, and they mentally catalog everything they hear, ready to use it later if necessary. For example, a manipulator might make a statement today that contradicts something they said weeks ago. Most people would forget the earlier conversation, but not a Sigma. She remembers the small details, and when the time is right, she can call out the inconsistency with precision. This catches manipulators off guard, as they're used to their lies going unnoticed or unchallenged. Active listening also helps Sigma females guide conversations in a way that benefits them. While the manipulator is busy trying to control the narrative, the Sigma female asks pointed questions, subtly steering the conversation to reveal more than the manipulator intended. It's like watching a detective piece together clues while the culprit unknowingly hands over the evidence. This kind of deep listening not only exposes lies, but also gives Sigma females the upper hand in negotiations and social dynamics. They can sense when someone is being insincere, identify hidden agendas, and gather critical information that helps them navigate tricky situations with ease. What makes this skill even more powerful is that it's often invisible. Manipulators might think they're getting away with their deception, not realizing that the Sigma female is carefully analyzing every word. By the time they realize they've been outsmarted, it's already too late. The Sigma female has all the information she needs to turn the tables. In essence, active listening is the Sigma female's silent but potent weapon. It allows her to stay ahead of the game, remain in control of social interactions, and see through manipulation attempts long before they can take root. And all of this is done with calm, quiet observation, making the Sigma female a formidable force in any conversation. Sigma females are a force to be reckoned with, intelligent, independent, and unshakable in their pursuit of autonomy. What sets them apart isn't just their ability to resist manipulation, but the way they turn potential vulnerabilities into strengths. They operate on a level that few can fully understand, navigating life with a calm, collected strategy that leaves manipulators powerless and their true allies deeply respected. By mastering self-awareness, setting firm boundaries, practicing emotional detachment, maintaining privacy, and employing active listening, Sigma females create a near impenetrable shield against those who seek to control or manipulate them. They don't just react to manipulation, they anticipate it, dismantling the tactics of manipulators with quiet precision. At the core of a Sigma female's strength is her deep understanding of herself. She knows what she stands for, what she's willing to tolerate, and what she needs to protect. This unwavering sense of self allows her to stay grounded, even when others try to throw her off balance. Her calm, strategic approach to relationships and interactions means she's never easily swayed or deceived. Instead, she takes control of the situation with grace, ensuring that her freedom and autonomy remain intact. The Sigma female is not only impervious to manipulation, she's often a step ahead. By mastering the art of reverse manipulation, She can turn the tables on those who seek to undermine her, leaving them caught in their own webs of deceit. Her keen observational skills, coupled with her ability to play the long game, ensure that she's always in control of her narrative and her life. In a world where people often strive to fit into societal expectations, the Sigma female stands out for her refusal to conform. She thrives in her independence, relying on her inner strength and intuition to guide her through life. Her quiet power is both inspiring and intimidating to those who don't understand it. She may be misunderstood by many, but those who truly see her know that she's a rare and unstoppable force. As more women embrace the Sigma female mindset, they'll find themselves better equipped to handle the complexities of modern life, relationships, and the inevitable challenges that come their way. The Sigma female doesn't just survive manipulation, she rises above it, turning every challenge into an opportunity for growth and self-empowerment. Remember, the power of the Sigma sisterhood lies in strength, independence, and unwavering self-awareness. So, if you want to thrive in a world that often tries to undermine your potential, tap into the Sigma mindset and subscribe to the Sigma Sisterhood channel today. Together, we'll continue this journey of growth, empowerment, and self-mastery.